What is Rockstar Games' actual plan for Trailer 2 as far as GTA 6 goes? One of the more wild theories I've seen actually has to do with a shirt that Rockstar added like a handful of years ago, and it's got all these cryptic numbers on there, and if you highlight a certain portion of the numbers on the right-hand side of the shirt, or I guess the left-hand side if you're actually wearing it, it gives you the date and time of GTA 6's first trailer. And on the other side, you can actually see that it is 4/1/25, which of course is April Fool's Day this year, 2025. Has that been Rockstar Games' plan the entire time? It seems a little bit hard to believe that they knew they were going to be releasing the first trailer December 2023, and then they would be completely silent until releasing the second trailer in April 2025. That seems a little crazy to think that they would have the marketing strategy nailed that far in advance, but this is certainly one of the theories that I've seen passed around, and it also aligns with some recent news coming from some other sources that yes, indeed, Rockstar is planning on its second trailer happening in early April. Another theory that I've seen passed around is that Rockstar's reveal is going to have something to do with Game Informer. That's right, Game Informer, the magazine. Now, you guys might be wondering, didn't Game Informer shut down last year a couple of months ago? And the answer is yes, they did. However, it seems like they're gearing up for a rather mysterious return, because on their social media accounts, they posted this video right here. It's a 17-second long, I'm going to call it trailer or teaser, whatever the case might be. And then at the very end, essentially teasing a date, signaling some type of return or at least some sort of project, that being March 25th, 2025. And the reason I'm giving this even a slight chance of being involved with Grand Theft Auto 6 in some way, shape, or form is Rockstar and Game Informer have worked together exclusively a ton. For not only every single Grand Theft Auto game, they've gotten exclusive information. They've also had detailed reviews. Rockstar's GTA games have been the cover story for the magazines, as well as their other titles like Midnight Club, Bully, Red Dead Redemption, etc. So they have a long history together, and if Game Informer were to return, wouldn't it be kind of cool if they returned with the biggest game of all time? It certainly would get me to go out and get one of their magazines or order it online or whatever the case might be. But again, playing devil's advocate, you'd also be like, why would Rockstar give them the next reveal? Why wouldn't they just do it on their own newswire and hype up their own trailer? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Even if it's not GTA 6 related, I hope it is something cool. Game Informer magazines were a big part of my childhood growing up playing lots of video games, and it probably was a part of yours in some capacity, even if it was just one magazine or one article for one video game you were interested in. It'll be interesting to see what they're up to. Now, I guess speaking a little bit more realistically, we are getting super close to when we can guarantee Rockstar Games will talk to us next. And I've touched on this several times throughout videos over the last couple of weeks and months, but I did see a comment on the GTA forum site that I think was outlined really well. And it'll be easier for me to read this if you don't have my face cam in the top left-hand corner. So I'll actually take that off while I'm reading this part. It comes from a user, Krutov, who said this: "Hello everyone, I came with a small piece of analysis about exactly when we should expect the long-awaited news from Rockstar. First of all, let's fix one important fact. I hope everyone understands that the latest deadline for new information is May 13th through the 16th. Because around this time, Take-Two will hold its main financial report for investors for the entire fiscal year 25 and announce its financial forecast for fiscal year 26, which will begin on April 1st. Take-Two Interactive always updates its iterations and forecasts only based on the May report, so we will at least get something from Rockstar 100% before May 13th through 16th, regardless of whether it's a game delay or a full-fledged marketing launch. We figured that out. So there's about 60 days or a little over 8 weeks until the May report. Thus, Rockstar should at least share the latest GTA 6 updates over the next 8 weeks. Let's take a closer look at them. And you can see there, this individual's outlined the 8 weeks that will be leading up to that, which started again early this week from March 17th all the way to May 5th. And by May 5th, they're essentially saying that there's an 80 to 90% chance that we will have information by Rockstar. Now, they go on to say it is important to note that if Rockstar does not release anything in any of the 8 potential weeks, then as early as week 9, May 12th through 18th, in the financial report will take place, the probability will already be 100%, since in any case, they will be forced to share an updated status regarding the release date of the game, even if this happens on the day of the report, let's say May 15th through the 16th. So what do we have in the end? In my humble opinion, April looks like a very ambitious and reliable month for a full-fledged marketing launch and the end of this unbearable drought for several reasons. Firstly, the 26th fiscal year begins in April, in which GTA 6 is due to be released. Secondly, it is already known that Take-Two Interactive plans to spend over $70 million on marketing in fiscal year 26, which is about 3 times more than usual. Here you can argue that Take-Two, in addition to GTA 6, has Mafia 4 and Borderlands 4 releases planned, and this is a fair point, but $70 million is still an impressive amount of money. Thirdly, we will not believe in conspiracy theories with a t-shirt where Rockstar could have predicted the schedule, the release date of the second trailer for almost 2 years in advance. That's the shirt I was talking about at the beginning of this video. But what is more convincing is Rockstar's traditional marketing schemes to launch marketing of their games 5 to 6 months before release. So mid-April is the most ideal time to launch marketing, as the game is expected to be released in late October or early November. My bet, it seems like that starting from week 4 and ending with week 5, the most ideal and realistic period for Rockstar to finally end this nightmarish drought and start sharing the long-awaited GTA 6 news. If Rockstar does not share absolutely any news on GTA 6, even for the whole of April, and this clearly does not bode well, and in the 7 through 9 weeks, it's quite possible to already expect an announcement about the delay. One way or another, they will declare themselves anyways, and the drought will technically end. I sincerely want to believe this will not happen, and we will not be sitting with our bare hands until weeks 7 through 9. That is, until the financial report. So essentially what this individual has done is just laid out a nice little neat timeline of really what to expect over the next 8 weeks or so. And there has to be an end game here. We know that by like the second week of May, Rockstar is forced to provide us an update, because Take-Two is forced to provide their investors, shareholders, and stakeholders an investment update as well. And that requires letting them know whether or not the game will be launching in this year or not. That's something they simply cannot hide. So now it's just a matter of when they decide to reveal whatever information they're going to be talking about and what that information presents, whether it's a delay or whether it is the beginning of the marketing period with the game coming out later this year, which is what we all certainly hope for. So whether it does line up with some crazy t-shirt conspiracy theory or it's connected to the return of Game Informer, one way or another, before May 13th through 16th, we are going to hear from Rockstar Games. And I know that seems crazy to give this big 8-week period as like, okay, this is going to be it. Honestly, that's not that big of a gap considering it's been nearly 500 days of nothing. So the fact that we're able to narrow it down to 8 weeks is actually pretty significant. So let me know what you think, though, in those comments down below. When Rockstar finally does share information, what do you think it's going to be? Will it be a delay, a confirmation of the release date later this year? Let me know what you think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.